You are listening to Sharing Abundance, an In Time Tech podcast. We love the support and thank you for listening. Enjoy!
Hello listeners, I am Bindya.
I'm Rajat.
Your host for the 7th episode of Sharing Abundance podcast. Today we have Khushboo Chandurkar as our guest. As a senior human resource manager, she takes care of employees' well-being across the entire organization and is known for her persistence and determination. She is working with In Time Tech for more than 7 years and we are excited to have her with us today.
So come and let's meet her. Hello, Khushboo.
Hi Rajat, hi Bindya.
Hi.
Welcome to the 7th episode of Sharing Abundance. And so, how are you and how are you feeling?
I'm excited and happy to be here.
Great. So let's start our podcast with some questions. So the first question is, what are the important tasks, roles that you are taking care here in ITT?
So Rajat and Bindya, my roles and responsibilities includes each and everything which is related to employees in Time Tech. That includes bringing a new talent into the company, creating new policies, making sure each and every employee who is working in Time Tech are happy, motivated, they are doing what they really want to do. So in short, if I say I am a bridge between employee and employer, management looks that I'm someone who will really take care of employees, and employees looks for my responsibilities is that I will always do what needs to be done in that moment. So that's what I do as part of my roles and responsibilities.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So the next question is like, what is the most exciting thing about an HR manager's role? Like what it feels like being an HR?
See, it's not different than other roles and responsibilities, other roles, but yeah, HR itself is like human resource, right? Which comes as taking care of employees. That's one of the major thing which comes as part of HR role. So every day will be a different work day. Every day is a different challenge which comes as part of this role. One thing which most excites me is I get a chance and opportunity to really interact with each and every employee of the company since the day one. Before even they are part of the company, they become employee. I really get opportunity to interact with them, really know who they are, what they want to do. So this is one part of HR role which really excites me, and I love to do this.
Yeah, meeting everyone is exciting, you're saying, right?
Like get to know them better. It's like
get to know them, really seeing what they stand for, what they really want to do, having an opportunity to meet with them, help them whenever they're really looking for something. So this part really excites me a lot.
So the third question. So since you have been working here for 7+ years, right? So you know both the pros and cons of In Time Tech. So how do you put them for a candidate, or like do you try to hide the cons from them, or do you put it in a positive way, or what's your way of dealing with it?
Very interesting question, Rajat.
Yeah.
One thing which I don't believe in hiding anything. See, if I hide something just to hire them and then make them part of the company, it's not going to be long term, right, Rajat?
Yeah.
So it's just going to be very short term engagement. One thing which I have seen in last 7 years that in Time Tech always believe in long term association. So what I do in such cases is I share the things with them as is, the way it is. One thing which I do extra in those cases is to give a full context to that human being, to make sure that they are clear about it. What are we doing? Why are we doing? What we stand for? And I have seen in my journey, as with my experience, the moment I share with them why are we doing, what are we doing, they really understand and they really love and want to do that. Until then, it's just short-term engagement. So I don't hide. In short, I don't hide. I just share with them as is the way it is designed.
So I think transparency is like the key.
Correct. You can see, right? It's one of the value also of in Time Tech, that being transparent. So that is something which me as well as my whole team really takes care of it since day one. We share everything, whether it's about technology, whether it's about working from office, each and everything we share with them. one thing extra which we do is always make sure that they are fully gotten by it. Why are we doing it?
Great. The next question will be a kind of good one. Here's the question. So, what impact does being an HR professional have on your personal life? Like, suppose I'm giving one example. You're busy with your work and your husband calls you and he'll be like, I'll get back to you later, or something like that. So, is there anything which impacts you the most in your personal life?
Yeah, so as such, there's nothing, no impact is there. One impact which is there, which I see is being an HR. One thing which I have learned is always to be available for people, serve people, be a loving and caring person. And that shows in my personal life as well. So the example which you have given, right, about my husband is calling me and I'm in middle of some meeting, right? So in that situation, I will make sure that both the things are taken care. Work is also taken care as well as he's being taken care, because if he's calling, then there's something which he must be looking in that moment, right? So that is a freedom which I would say I have got from this platform, is to really take care of both the things. If in case, let's say I'm in middle of the meeting, consider this discussion. If I'm in middle of this discussion and something urgent came in my personal life, and I know that you both will give me a space that, okay, please go and take care of that. So that's how it shows in my personal life also.
So is it like, if we make it in a fun way, so is it like whenever your husband calls you and asks you for something, like the way we as a HR, you reply to others, will get back to you, the same reply would you give to your husband? Saying that we'll get back to you.
Yeah, at time I do that, that I will get back to you in some time. I'm in middle of something, and then that's understanding which we both have. But then, yeah, initially it used to be like, are you behaving as a HR or as a person?
Nice.
Yeah. So my next question is like, what is your approach to boost employee morale?
Yeah, so see, what I believe employee morale is nothing but giving a platform, opportunity to them so that they can do whatever they really want to do is. And then if in case we are providing that platform to them, those opportunities to them, they will always take care of it, what they need to do as part of their work. So we have created a work culture where they are listened. One promise which we have for all the employees is, if they reach out to anyone in the leadership team, we always go back and close the loop with them, always respond back to them within certain timelines, so that they are clear about it. If they have reached out to one of us, we'll always go back to them, let them know what they really need to do. And if in case we cannot do something, we share that also openly with them.
Okay.
So this kind of opportunity we have, we provide them this kind of platform we have. One more thing which we always say, right, in this company, you work hard and you play hard. So I see, if in case we are doing this kind of platform we are providing, so all the employees will be motivated. And this is what my approach towards employees.
So is there any recent success story that you would like to share with us and the listeners today?
Yeah, Bindya, I can share one. And this would not be my success story. I would say this is a success story of my whole team and as a whole services team, I would say. See, recently we have come out of pandemic. During the pandemic time, it was very difficult, right? It was very challenging for people to get the things done. And especially being part of services team where HR team, right? Where documentation and the policies are very important. So this was one of the challenging time for the team to really make sure that we are able to do each and everything the way we do it in office. And this time team has come really very strong, took care of each and everything the way it was being done in the office. And this opportunity has also helped us to streamline a lot of policies, procedures, and it is helping us now as well. If I talk about not only HR team, I would say operations team, IT team, they have really done tremendous job in that time. They used to go way far, deliver the laptop to make sure that business is not getting impacted. So I would say this is one of the great story of the team.
After you balance being a working mom, is it challenging or you feel it is very interesting? How do you manage?
There's nothing to balance Bindya as such. It's same thing, right? Applies. as a part of mother, you cannot pick and choose what you love to do and what you don't love to do, right? Same way, you cannot balance being a working mom. It's just like you do what needs to be done in that moment. Make sure that you are able to take care of your daughter. She's being taken care. I have a daughter, she's 3 years old. So I make sure that she's being taken care. There are people around her who is taking care of her, so that I'm able to do what I really want to do. And for that, I have immense support from my family, from my husband, who really, because alone I cannot do it, right? There has to be people who are taking care, making sure that I'm able to do these things what I love to do. So I have good support from them, and that's where I'm able to do it.
So what part of job do you wish you didn't have to do, being a HR?
Yeah. See, I believe in doing whatever comes in my plate. As I said, right, as a mother, I cannot pick and choose what I love to do and what I don't love to do. Same thing I feel as a HR also. As a HR, I cannot pick and choose what I love to do. If I am picking and choosing what I love to do and what I don't love to do, then that doesn't work.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like whatever comes in my plate. I believe if in case something has been assigned to me or it has come in my plate, then I'm someone who has to do it. And I just do it without even thinking, without hitting my head that should I do, should I not do. I just go ahead and do it.
Okay.
That's how my approach is.
How do you like to start your day in general?
On a lighter note, I would love to start my day by seeing my daughter every day.
Oh, that's so sweet.
That is really lovely.
Yeah.
But when it comes to work, I like to start my day by making sure nothing is pending from the previous day. This has been my, I would say, a way to work in last 10 years, at least since 10 years, I am following it. I make sure that when I close my day, I always look at my tasks for the day to see, is there anything which is pending, which I have not done it, which I was supposed to finish it today. So that next day when I'm starting my day, nothing is pending. So that's how I really love to start my day, making sure nothing is pending for me from the previous day.
Yeah, it'll be like a new fresh day again.
New fresh day, correct.
Right. What's one thing that surprised you about working at In Time Tech?
So one thing which surprised me, even before joining, even after joining also, sometimes I used to think, right, why, like in this company, people always talk about, we believe in people first, we believe in people first. I heard this particular sentence multiple times at multiple platforms. And I've used to wonder, right, why this company is really interested in people? Because where I have worked earlier, we always used to believe, right, okay, you do your work and then you are done. So this was one of the major difference which I have seen. And without my notice, I myself has become that person who started believing in people first. And this shift really surprised me a lot.
Thank you, Khushboo, for taking out some time for podcast and sharing your valuable thoughts with us. We really appreciate your presence with us today.
Thank you so much, Khushboo.
Thank you, Rajat. Thank you, Bindya.
Thank you for listening to Sharing Abundance. Be sure to visit our website and check out our other episodes at intimetech.com. That is INTIMETEC.com. Thanks again for listening.